What's up? It's Dame with 222 Records, I guess. I'm here today with an unboxing video that nobody asked for. This is Green Day's latest release, Nimrod 25, the 25th anniversary edition box set. I pre-ordered this in October or November, whenever the pre-orders went live on Green Day's website, and they said that they're going to ship out around like the 26th or 27th of January or something like that. And so they released it, right, a couple weeks ago. I think it was around the 26th to 27th. Everything was live on the internet. You can go to the record store and buy the box. You can get, people were getting their CDs in the mail. People were getting their records in the mail. And the day after release date, I got a little tracking email from Green Day's warehouse saying, yep, UPS has it. So it's like, sick, I'll get it in a couple days. And then a couple days goes by, and nothing changes. It just still says the delivery date will be updated as soon as possible, or something like that. I was like, what's going on? Gave it a week. UPS, there's some storms going. It's okay. I'm patient. I think the following Friday, it's been out for a week. Everyone's already talking about it. Everyone's showing their records. Everyone's listening to it. Everyone's raving all about it. And I listened to some of it on Spotify, but I wanted to save the rest of it for when I got it. So I'm like, shoot. I think a week later, the following Friday after its release, I emailed Green Day's warehouse. I said, hey, what the heck? And they said, well, everything's out of the warehouse, so it's in UPS's hands now. Try to give them like 10 business days. And this is like the worst spot to be in. If you ordered something and it's taking a little while for the warehouse where it came from to tell you that they don't have it, and for the UPS tracking to not be updated, this is the worst spot you could be in, because the warehouse can't do anything. It's out of their warehouse. They don't owe you anything. They fulfilled all of their responsibilities. They put it in the box, slapped the label on it with your name and address on it, and said, here you go. They're done with the transaction. So they can't do anything for you. Now, if you try to call UPS and you give them their little tracking number, they're using the same damn website you were using. So they're not going to know anything that you don't know. They can't just like call up whatever warehouse and be like, can you look for Dame's Nimrod box? They have too many packages to worry about your crap. So this was the ultimate test of patience. I think finally, on Wednesday of this week, it was, I think that's the 10th business day that they shipped it out. I'd given it 10 business days. Thursday, I was going to wake up, send another email, and be like, you got to help me out. I think it was like 2 in the morning on Wednesday. I guess so Thursday morning at 2 a.m., finally, it says it'll be here Friday. It's like, woo, we did it. And then it showed up a day early. I got this thing last night. So it took 11 business days, but pretty much 2 weeks for this thing to get here. So Nimrod is Green Day's 5th record. They released it on October 14th, 1997. I was about to turn 1 year old, so happy birthday to me and Nimrod. The record peaked at number 10 on the Billboard charts, and in the US and Canada, right? Yeah, US and Canada, it went double platinum. And then in Australia, it went triple platinum. So people liked this record. But, as a lot of you probably know, a song called Good Riddance, Time of Your Life, is on this record. So we know the cultural impact that song had. You had that song showing up in TV shows. It was played at everyone's graduation, prom, just shoot. That song was like the song for any special event, basically. This record's got a really cool combination of like old Green Day, like with songs like Hashinka. They've been playing that song since like 1992. You have like fast Green Day with songs like Platypus and Take Back. You have soft Green Day, obviously, with songs like Redundant or Good Riddance. You have basically like your middle of the ground Green Day, just stock Green Day songs like Nice Guys Finish Last and Hitchin' a Ride. You have experimental Green Day with songs like Last Ride In, where it's just this like surf rock instrumental. This record basically has everything you can describe Green Day. Any category you can put Green Day in, this record has it. So that's why I think it's just their overall best record. It's the most, approachable record. It's the most consumer-friendly record. It's got everything you like. It's, for diehard Green Day fans, it's got really great songs. For casual Green Day listeners, it's got really great songs. And for the population out there that still have no idea who Green Day is, but they know Good Riddance, Time of Your Life, they've always got that song for themselves. So it's just a really overall great record. I think it's their best work. So 25 years later, we get an amazing anniversary release. Now in here, we have 5 LPs. 2 of them are the studio album Nimrod. As you know, it is here, and as you know, it is here, and the CDs and the cassette, it is the same record. There's another LP in here which contains all of their unreleased demos from when they were recording this record, which are really cool. I've listened to all of those already on the interwebs, and there's some songs on there I wish made the record because I really like them. And then 2 more LPs are a live record of their 1997 performance at the Electric Factory. Also in here is a 20-page book. There is a poster, there is a patch, there is a slip mat, which I'm really excited about. I like slip mats. And then there's a commemorative backstage pass. You can still order this right now if you didn't get a chance. It's not sold out yet, which is sick. They made a lot of these apparently. You got the silver edition, but there's also a black LP edition, and they did it in a CD format. Also, extra goodies available with this release include a foam middle finger, a crew neck sweater, 5 t-shirts, one of them being long sleeve, and a sticker sheet reminiscent of the promotional stickers they slapped on pretty much everything when they were promoting this record. But they aren't as big. I actually ordered that sticker sheet. I think it's right here. So I actually got the sticker sheet before they shipped out the records. They sent all the extra stuff you can get earlier while they were still waiting for these things to get boxed up. The stickers aren't as big as they were in '97, which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get some really fat ones that, that they put on everything, but whatever. I also have a shirt and the middle foam finger coming. Actually, when I was researching some stuff for this video, I just went ahead and ordered those because I thought they were so cool. Okay, well, without further ado, we're going to crack this baby open on lap cam. That's what you're looking at right now. Okay, here's the front, the back. I'm going to try to do my best to keep the cellophane because I like to protect my records, especially the collectible ones. So I'm going to try my best here with a razor blade. See people watching this going, why does he care so much about the plastic wrap? Because it's part of it, I guess. See, look, nice and neat. And we still have the sticker intact. Okay. Very cool. It's like a matte box with a kind of matte yellow text, but then there's glossy black text on it. So it's a little reflective. It's pretty cool. There's a little tab thing, or a little kind of cutout to help you open it. It's kind of like an Apple iPhone box where it's a pain in the ass to really get open. You got to wait a million years for that gravity to kind of take its, We're rambling. All right, so check that out. So the box opens, and immediately, oh yeah, cool. So I was thinking that this backstage all access pass was going to be kind of just like a laminate, just like cardstock type of paper, but no, this is actually I don't know what type of material they call this. It's kind of similar to canvas, but I work in a concert venue, and this is actually the same material that we use to give out like our house photo passes. So this is actually a very durable material. That's probably just printed on there, but that's pretty cool. So there's your little pass. It does have some perforation on the back. You can use this, basically. You can stick it on something. I will not, though. Here's the patch. Just your basic patch. I believe this is one of those iron-on. It's got the adhesive on the back for, you know, for when it gets hot, it heats up and sticks your thing. I will probably not use the patch either. Here's the slip mat. I will use the heck out of this thing. This is going to go right on my record player as soon as I'm done with this video. This is pretty cool. This was honestly one of the more exciting parts of this for me. Just it's another little thing to display with all of my shit. Okay, so then after all those little goodies, we are presented with the book. So it's kind of a mixture of some new photos you haven't seen with the lyrics and some old ones. This is from when they were on their little promotional tour for the record, and they played at a record store and just completely trashed the place. So this is that sticker sheet I was talking about. These big ones, they put those things everywhere. They were massive. I wish they just reissued this sticker sheet. I mean, this one's cool, but like, see the difference? It's like you get a little bit more here, but that big one is like iconic. Cool. So yeah, that's the little book that comes with it. Now this is the poster, I guess. Oh wow. I think it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. Oh cool. Yeah, this is huge. I didn't know if it was gonna be like a small little poster that's they sometimes, you know, stick into CDs, but this is a full, basically a full poster. I'm gonna try and be very careful with it. I'm really bad with posters, and I tend to fuck them up. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. This is like, yeah, this is a full-size poster you buy, you know, like in a record store. Except it's just folded and not rolled. Very cool. I think I will probably not hang this up unless I get a frame, because I don't want to put any holes in it. Okay, and then now we're on to the LPs themselves. So your first one is the same fold, the same bifold like you get with you know, every record. This is very damaged. So you can see the top is very, let's try to get the light there. Yeah, if you check up here, it's very creased and very sort of battered. I had a feeling it was going to be pretty damaged because of how long it took. Usually if a package is in UPS's hands for any more than 2 days, they really like to mess them up. And I was afraid of some damage. The box itself, it looks like just this edge took most of the damage. And when they shipped these out, they shipped them out in a 13 by 13 by 3 box and a sheet of bubble wrap on top that was 12 inches basically, or 13, you know, about 12 inches, 12 and a half inches or so. There was no side protection. So that was pretty worrisome for me. But yeah, as you can see, corners are pretty fucked up. The corner, this top corner of the box itself is a little damaged. It's not terrible, but definitely, yeah, it's creased and bent, and yeah, that's pretty, yeah, there's a good one right there. That's pretty bad. That's pretty disappointing. Okay, on to the demos. This is just a single LP, so it's not your bifold jacket. This one is good to go for the most part. Aside from basic handling, human handling, putting these boxes together, there's not a ton of damage. Just a little bit on that top corner, as expected from, you know, the rest of them. We will break those open and take a look at the LPs themselves in a second. We're just checking damage. This is the best condition of the three. The live record at the Electric Factory. Yeah. Well, I might send an email to the Green Day warehouse and see if I can't get replacement.
Future editor Dame here. They have sent me an email. They are sending me a replacement, so that's sick.
Because that's pretty disappointing that the LP is in such bad shape. Same thing happened with the Insomniac 25th anniversary. The sleeve and some of the, you know, inserts and all that were pretty jacked up, and they sent me out a black LP replacement. So I have the orange LPs in the better conditioned jackets that came with the black, and I use the black to actually play the record. So I might be able to swing that with this. I might be able to get a black LP replacement that's in better condition. I'll switch everything out, and this will be the one that I actually play. Okay, let's check out the LPs. Cool, black sleeve. A little bit of static, as expected. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. So yeah, just silver. I'm surprised they didn't do any sort of like yellow splatter or, you know, yellow, you know, black and yellow kind of half. The silver was kind of a weird, weird pick. I guess it sort of just pays homage to platinum. You know, the record being a platinum record, I guess this is kind of like a little quirky kind of nod to that. But yeah, as far as I know, they're all this color. There's nothing special. But we'll check out the demos one, as well as the live one, to see if there's any kind of variant. Maybe there's some dust in there that, you know, made it through or something, a couple spots. Because no record is totally pressed perfectly. Okay, so same thing. This happened on the Insomniac one as well for me. The sleeve is pretty tattered. Just from the record sliding back and forth and just bumping the paper. You know, this thing was in UPS's hands for basically 2 weeks. Yeah, the sleeve, oh yeah, this just not great. Okay, so there's a little bit of milk in this one. See if I can try to get to it. We're looking kind of in this general area right here. There's a little bit of streaking. Actually very hard to tell on camera. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, oh wow. I didn't even notice that. Did I do that? I don't think I did that. I'll have to go back and check the footage. But I didn't notice this bend rip here. So that sucks. That sucks a lot. So it looks like for this one, even though there's two LPs, they just stuck it in one jacket. There's no fold. This one's pretty cool. You get the black labels instead of yellow. I'm not sure if the demos were yellow. Yeah, demos were yellow. So the live record gets black labels and looks exactly the same. Maybe a streak there, streak here. But for the most part, very consistent silver color. Nothing wild, nothing too unique. Cool. Well, let's box this back up and we'll talk some more. Okay, so there you have it. There is the Nimrod 25 25th Anniversary Edition box set. Overall, first impressions, I'm very excited it's finally here. I'm very stoked to listen to it. Pretty disappointed in the condition of the corners and just sort of the overall handling of the release on the Green Day warehouse end. A lot of people that ordered theirs from different places got it much sooner. I'm not sure exactly the condition theirs came in, but mine showed up in pretty rough condition. It's not terrible. It won't be the end of the world if they don't send me a new one. I think they will. They make a shit ton of these, so I think I'll be alright. I'll be able to get a more collectible version. Alright, well, I've got to take some pictures of the damage, send it over to Green Day's warehouse, see if I can't get it figured out. Thanks so much for wasting your time with me and watching me open a box.